town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss. I know she got the
So hello guys, welcome back. This is PUBG Mobile Global Scrims hosted by Esports Empire, and this is your caster today, Origin. And let us look at the flight path here. This is going to be the first game, and this is Erangel, guys. The flight path looks to be going towards from Milta right towards Severny here, and kind of towards the eastward side of the map. And locations like Primorsk, Hospital, and looks to be a little far away, but vehicle rotation is always an option. So meanwhile guys, let us look where each and everyone is going to go. So let us look at the teams which we have today here, guys. Overall teams here, we have Team Aero, Team Archers, Team Bluebees, Team DRS, Team Godsent, Team Power AAA, Team ASL, which is Team Abrupt Slayers, and Team Alpha7, Team DA, Team 4AM, Team Zeus. Only 3 members today from Team Zeus here. I think one of them couldn't join right on time, but anyways, we have Team A1 Esports, Team Execute, Team Futbolist, Team Navi, Team RRQ, and Team Secret here, guys. So the flight path is what we have here, and let us look. Team Bluebees looks to be going towards Likoka, and let us look at Team Aero here. Team Aero are going to collect some vehicles, and maybe they're going to head towards the Novo. So right here we have Team Aero picking up all his teammates. Potato here headed towards the Noroko area. Nope, they have made a U-turn and they are right now going towards military base. Meanwhile, we have Team Godsent. They are right now looting an area usually which Team BTR goes, and this is the farm. Case here looking up and looting up some A.K.A with some ammo here. Meanwhile, Team Navi, they are right now headed towards the Georgeport containers. have multiple people at the same place, which is Team Zeus here. They are right now tangled with Team Alpha7. Coming up with an A.K.A. and Satoru here takes up one knock for Team Alpha7. That is Swagoon here getting taken down. And he's right now hiding behind the rock. But how long can he stay there? Meanwhile, we have Ebony here in a very big trouble. Meanwhile, Alpha7 Sena takes down Ebony here. Single taps coming in from Satoru. Alpha7 slowly trying to fall back. While Team Zeus loses one of its member, I think it's only Satoru who's left. The single taps from A.K.A still coming in from the long range. Meanwhile, we have Alpha7's V2 here slowly closing in. Team Zeus actually lost two members in the beginning itself. So it's all up to one member here right now. He puts up a smoke inside, so single story building here. Nade is being hooked upon here. Satoru slowly putting in some nade, but the long range cover is coming from Sena here. This last member from Team Zeus is kind of stuck inside, and he has no way. And Molly comes in, and that was a smart single taps coming in from the M16 from Sena from a long range. And Team Zeus will be the first team to go out of the game, guys. Team Archers right now, they are looting up school as well as the school buildings. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports, they are kind of spread out. And they are right now looting up near the two barn houses. So an M416, a level 2 vest and a level 2 helmet already. And a couple of band-aids and a few energy drinks, but no health kits so far. All the teams are busy looting up right now. Meanwhile, we have Team DA, they are right now in 70. Looks like they are all equipped and they are good to go. The next zone actually forms kind of towards the military base, guys. This zone usually ends up either near the farm or two barn houses, or mostly towards the military base. Team RRQ decides to do an early rotation, and they enter military base really quick. And we have RRQ senior here with the M24. He has a level 3 bag, a level 2 helmet and a level 1 vest here. Very low on meds though. Everyone's kind of low on meds right now. So Team RRQ, they've made the early rotation, so which means they've actually made the prediction that the zone might most possibly form near the military base. Or are they going for a bridge block? Looks like Team RRQ is going for a bridge block, but right in front of them we have Team A1 Esports. They are at the bridge as well. They are picking up the vehicles right now. This is A1 Esports. Dante here slowly falling back. He doesn't surely want to get anywhere close inside the bridge and get sandwiched. Meanwhile, we have entry here taking the high ground near the hill. This guy will be covering up for them surely from the top. Look at this situation, guys. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports slowly fall back from the bridge, and they've actually taken up the compounds as well as the hill here. Meanwhile, Team RRQ here, they are not there's kind of a glitch, so they are not being rendering, but yes, they are near the bridge right now, and most probably they will also fall back so that they won't have any problem. Meanwhile, RRQ senior here climbs up the bridge. He is trying to spot A1 Esports 69 here, and he is slowly putting up the smokes and he is running backwards. But will this M4 with the 4x, will this M24 with the 4x be able to spot that guy? Or will RRQ senior, due to some glitch, this guy looks like he might fall down. But anyways, Team RRQ looks good. They have actually taken control of one of the bridges. As long as no one comes from the behind, these people might be fine. But Let us look at the other teams here. Team Blue Bees here making up a rotation as we speak from the Milta area. This is Reggie here leading the way. Our team archers actually take down one of the members from Team Alpha7. And that's a fight in Rozok here once again, guys. Team number 3 coming up towards the top of the hill. And they are right now posing a threat to them. This is Team Archers Gaming, and they are taking down members of Team number 13. Team A is near hereby as well. 3 teams right now in Rozok, guys. The blue zone is approaching, but since it's the first zone, it doesn't matter much. But Team Alpha 7's V22K looks like he's knocked out. We have Fabian here with the M416. He's patiently waiting. It looks like he might just be able to confirm the kill or not, but still he will actually kind of bleed to death. Abraham takes down one of the members from Team Archer. 3 guys down from Team DA. This is the last guy alive. Smoke's coming up here. And Team number 13 looks like they are in a very big trouble. Meanwhile, Solus is still alive. He's kind of guarding them from one side. But Team Alpha 7 is kind of stuck as well, because Team Archer Gaming, they won't let anyone move in the open. So everyone's stuck in Rozok for now. But sooner or later, Team Archers will actually have to move inside the zone. So they will actually leave this place. And that will give an opening for everyone to leave. Meanwhile, due to the safe zone, the bridge is here busy, guys. Team A1 Esports guarding the bridge really well. 2 on the hill. 1 guy just comes back here, but 2, 3 on one side near the compound, 1 near the hill. So that is entry all by himself, guys. Meanwhile, Team RRQ, they are still near the bridge. Some people go to the compounds towards the rightward side of the bridge. It is Senior here. He's happily looting while his team is guarding the bridge here. There's 3 members here. Team Archers failure, and they still haven't left the place. Usually in this situation, teams actually fall back and get inside the zone to get a better place. But looks like everyone wants to take a fight right now. And that's a lovely Dacia, which Inonix is right now having. He is driving right now. Looks like they will decide to move. No. Teams today look like they are ready to take a fight. They are not taking the practical approach of going inside the zone first. And going inside the zone right now might be troublesome as well. So maybe a late rotation coming in from Team Alpha 7 as well as Team Archers. Team Archers on the hill. They are right now guarding, and none of the teams usually have a very high count of medkits right now, since they got very little time to loot and immediately they headed out for the fight. So what will their approach be? Fabian is right now pushing on inside the blue zone. He is right now trying to get closer to team number 11. He is trying to look for any opening, but Team DA, team number 13, right towards the left side near the shore, they might cause a very big problem. Meanwhile, Team Alpha 7 knock one of the members from Team Archers. So Fabian here, he goes back again to revive his teammate. So this has been a really sad news. But meanwhile, Alpha 7 struggling here with the Mini 14. They are right now spray coming in from him onto Fabian, but it is up to no good. Meanwhile, they spot one of I think Team Alpha 7 has information about one of the members of team number 3. That is Inonix here, slowly guarding the place. This guy could bring a really bad news to the team if he spots them crossing the road. Looks like he didn't spot anyone from team number 11 crossing the road. So team Inonix right now taking up the vehicle. He's going towards his teammates to help them as well. Team number 7. Sena slowly closing in here. He's trying to find a vehicle. like, sorry for the glitch, guys. One of the members from Team Alpha7 still getting taken down. Team RRQ still guarding the place heavily. Team Secret take down one of the members from Team DA, and everyone's right now fighting outside and inside the blue zone, guys. Team Secret's Rex meanwhile takes down one of the members. Looks like Team DA is in a very big problem, and looks like they're leaving out all the fight here, guys. Team Blue Bees trying to force their way inside the zone. Meanwhile, Team Godsent is doing all they can to guard this place. Nades coming in from Godsent, and members from Team Blue Bees are pushing in right now with the FPP view here. He gets taken down, but a counter, then the kill gets confirmed here. Here revives on the way. Meanwhile, Godsent Zuku is healing himself, and other members from Team Blue Bees, they slowly are trying to push in. They know they've spotted one of the members really alone here, and here gets down. This is Reggie here coming in, pushing up some smokes, droning down. Right now, right in front of him, we have XQX here. He's putting on an energy drink. The blue zone is dealing some damage, guys. Over time, this will prove to be very disadvantageous for anyone who's here. And a knock coming in. Blue Bees, they will seal one kill, but this situation has been taken a great advantage for Team Power 88. Right in front of them, there's Team Futbolist dealing a lot of damage. Ice here with literally 20 HP, and he's healing himself up. But Top gets taken down as well. So Blue Bees is outside the zone. One of the members from Team Power 88 looks like he comes out, but Team DRS gets taken down as well. Many of the teams are getting taken down in the blue zone. They are not able to right now cross the bridge, and the people who've taken the bridge first and guarding them, they actually are on a really good advantageous position. They're getting many kills as well. Power 88's eyes will sooner or later have to cross the bridge, but how long will Team Futbolist wait for him, guys? They are very low on meds as well. 5 bandage, 1 health kit, that's all Salty has got, and he decides to fall back. Meanwhile, Rom is actually guarding the bridge by himself. Yep, they send one of the teammates inside the zone while the other one is guarding the bridge. That was a pretty good start by the team. So some of the members in the live chat are asking why BTR has not joined, guys. BTR has not joined today. Looks like they've decided to take rest for today, I guess, but we don't have any official info, so we're sorry. But yeah, meanwhile, DRS AJ here, he's bleeding out really bad. This is the 4th zone here. He's trying to heal up, but this is his last first aid, and will he be able to survive, guys? Team Blue Bees, one of the members on Team Blue Bees is still alive. He is actually proning down here patiently. Let's go and cover the rest of the RRQ G9 here, getting knocked out by Team Navi here. Team Navi in the open behind the trees here. Old Boy as well as Matic, they are trying to smoke up as well as push inside the zone towards Team RRQ. This is a really big risk. You are pushing in the open against a team like RRQ, but this was their perfect opportunity because Team RRQ is literally very low, and they are right now trying to should Old Boy be spotted, he will be in a very big trouble. People are actually trying to cover up. RRQ G9 here taking a different angle. He's right now seriously trying to spot Old Boy. He's behind the rock right now, and he's cooking up a really good nade. Old Boy, will he be succumbing to this nade here? Old Boy changes his position a little bit. He takes some little damage, not much, but he takes a little damage, and he's actually not inside the smoke. He's actually smoking behind the smokes. That's kind of smart from him. But Team RRQ, they are still searching for this kill, guys. It's all up to 6 teams right now, and many teams are still, and Old Boy gets actually spotted by Team RRQ Senior, and he will get taken down, guys. Let us zoom in on this map and check out for teams. Meanwhile, Team Football is making a rotation right nearby team number 21, which is Team Execute. Zute is here. And they are right now along the edges. They're trying to find anyone at all means. Juta is still not shooting anything. They're not even shooting anyone. They are just trying to survive here. Many teams have actually succumbed many casualties. So no team is right now a four-man team except for Team Futbolist. I think Team Futbolist have all the four members alive. So that will prove to be a very good advantage for them by the end of the game. So you can see by the means of Solskjaer here, just moving around inside the zone with his vehicle carefree. So this actually shows how confident they are about this game, because they are clearly in an advantage here. Solskjaer comes near the buildings. They make the final rotation. They come to the buildings here. They are taking up. Quite close to them, we have a four-man squad near the factories here in military base. This is Team Aero. Team Aero's Superuna here. He's kind of waiting with the DP here. We will have to actually check which scope does he has on it. Meanwhile, Zute actually takes his move. He actually takes one of the members from Team Futbolist, and he is trying to close him, but he gets spotted. He is taking a lot of damage, and that will be the end of the journey for him. But Team Futbolist will manage to take care of one of their teammates. But there is someone slowly creeping inside the zone. This is Team Abrupt Slayers Leon here. He's still alive. Looks like he's a solo member alive for his team. Let us go back to Team Futbolist here. Are they trying to go and loot Zute? Yep, there it is what they are doing. Will this be the moment where team number 10? Yes, this will be the moment when Leon will actually take his move. He takes down Futbolist Lust here, and he is closing in to confirm the kill. He doesn't want to waste any more time. Meanwhile, Team RRQ looks like they are in the vicinity, but they are not here yet. The nade is being cooked. He doesn't want to go in the open and take any risk right now. Meanwhile, the other members from Team Futbolist are closing in as well. One member from Team Futbolist has been taken down. Godsent here with the buggy. This green buggy is really fun to watch. I hope we get to see this in Sanhok sometime. Meanwhile, these guys are rotating. They are pretty much in the center of the zone. Team Nova has not come to play today as well as per the slot list. I haven't seen them play. So this is some information from Team for William here. Meanwhile, Superuna here. They close in on to Team Futbolist. The fight between Team Aero as well as Team Futbolist is going to begin soon, guys. Meanwhile, Lozen actually heals himself up. The other members from Team Aero are still quite across the road, so they might not be able to close in that soon. Meanwhile, we have Solke here really close, cooking up a really good molly, and he spots Superuna here running up, cover coming in from Renal here, and this is the opportunity for Superuna to confirm the kill for 1 second. More crossfire cover coming in from the members of Team Aero. Superuna is right now healing himself up. It's all up to Lovis. There is the last member left, and he misses his nade. He picks the ball. He's picking up another nade right now. He does a green nade here. And that was a wonderful nade from Aero that right behind the small gaps of the shack. It goes in and takes Lozen, and he doesn't expect it in any chance. Meanwhile, we have two teams remaining, guys. This is a three-man team from Team RRQ. So Team RRQ versus Team Aero. This is the final two teams showdown here. Kind of looking very aggressive today. They are right now a little hasty, and the zone rotation which was going towards the military base actually was a disadvantage for many teams, since none of them could actually cross the bridge. Everyone was busy fighting each other. As well as Team Futbolist, they actually took a really good advantage in blocking these bridges and not letting anyone pass through. And I was really shocked that I couldn't see anyone swimming, nor did I see anyone taking a boat. So that was something which was rare, because usually we see at least one or two teams taking a late rotation or maybe a late swim inside the sea, but that didn't happen today. Everyone actually preferred to take the bridge. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, the fight really gets intense. Smokes come up, and Subrona here comes, trying to see if there is anything he could do to save his teammates. So the revive starts. And meanwhile, RRQ's D2E here slowly closing in from the other side. These guys made a really clever flank. But Aero Potato will be the one maybe who could actually cover his teammates. But it won't be for much longer because they are right along the edge of the zone. Meanwhile, one of the members, which is Renan here, RRQ G9, I think he actually spots him right in front of him. But he is trying to actually kind of sneak up on him. And that's where his nade comes in. And that's a wonderful nade. He actually sneaks up from behind G9 and gets him with a wonderful nade. And we have RRQ's D2E as well as Senior here coming to the same location. And Team Aero's Renel is alone for now, but for not for much longer. The other teammates come in here as well. Meanwhile, we have Sparrow here taking the long. But Senior here sprawling down right at the last moment behind the Dastia, and smoke comes up immediately and he's healing himself up. He will have to heal. He doesn't have any first aids on him, guys, so he will have to move out from here before members of Team Aero blast the Dastia is being bursted right now. He takes a run for his life. He's actually falling back right now, but we have Subrona here, and who most probably he's actually spotted Senior. And some revive coming in from Senior. And an exchange coming in. D2E actually covers for his teammate, but Senior gets taken down in this process. This is a 3v1 situation for now. D2E takes the advantage of the situation. He knows people are. He takes out one more member here, That was wonderful effort by Team RRQ, but that won't be enough to take down Team Aero. At the last moment, the wonderful and they have actually made it possible to take him down. That was a wonderful game. First place goes to Team Aero here, guys, and the second place will go to Team RRQ. Wonderful game here, and the second map is going to come up soon. Please stay tuned to Esports Empire's PUBG Mobile Global Championship Scrims.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Me up, play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drum me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it.
So, hello guys, welcome back to PUBG Mobile Global. Scrims here, and this is Origin here, and this tournament is brought to you by Esports Empire, and this is going to be the second map, which is Vikendi. And let us have a quiet look at all the teams which we have here, guys. So many teams have asked me many questions about teams like Team 4AM as well as Team Nova XQF here. Looks like Team 4AM as well as Team XQF and also Team BTR haven't been able to participate today. I do not know why, but I can surely tell you that they are not there in the second match as well. But we have other wonderful teams which are there and playing here, which is Team Aero, Team Archer Gaming, Team Bluebees, Team DRS, Team Godsent, Team Power Triple 8, Team Abrupt Slayers, Team Alpha7, Team GA, we have Team 4 Angry Man. Looks like Team 4AM is there, and Team Zeus, Team A1 Esports, Team Execute, Team Futbolist, Team Navi, Team RRQ, and finally Team Secret. So these are the teams which we have here for the slot list, guys. And let us look at what some of the really good players are doing. RRQ Senior looks like he is patient for now. And there are some players who are very energetic right now. This is Execute's Zute here. He is kind of quite the energetic one. Dante is still quiet as well. Meanwhile, we have members from Team Bluebees here throwing up some snow balls right at each other. And we have members Soulless here trying to jump out of the wall as well as climbing it at the same time again. We have members throwing snowballs at each other. Anyways, this is going to be the second game of the day, guys. This is the second game of the day, and this is Vikendi here, and here's our flight path. The flight path will go from Binary right towards Vihar, and this is completely towards the southwest side, and looks like this flight path won't give people much of an option to go completely towards the north side until and unless if you really want to go with the vehicle, which is kind of risky because there are multiple teams which would really like to do that. But meanwhile, let us look at teams which would go to really good places like Volnova, Dino Park, Villa, Goroka, Movatra, as well as Dobromest. So these are some of the places which are really close to the plane path, and that is kind of maybe really heat map area where most of the teams are going to go. So we are just going to wait it out until the complete flight path finishes off and see where each team goes. And here comes our first zone, guys. The first zone is going to form at the same place where the flight path has exactly been. It is going to cover areas like the Dino Park as well as Movatra, kind of at the center, every at one of the corners, and Dobromesto, part of Dobromesto at the top, as well as Goroka and Villa. So meanwhile, Team RRQ, we are going to spectate Team RRQ. They came second in the last game, and they are right now headed towards Goroka, and I do not think there is any team which is going to contest them there. There is one guy here, this is Team Secret's Mad Toy, taking up a vehicle quite close to Goroka, and he's going for the small compounds instead of the city itself. Meanwhile, we have the first knock of the game. It is going to be Team Futbolist. Where are they? Where is Team Futbolist? We'll have to just search them out. Meanwhile, let me look at them. This is Team Futbolist taking down one of the members. And yep, Lozen here gets one early kill. He takes on one of the members from team number 23. Team number 23, who are they? Team number 23 is Team Navi. Navi loses one of the members really early in the game. Meanwhile, Navi's old boy here, he is crawling his way right towards Matic, but this is really risky for him. And anyways, this is what happens, guys, when the flight path comes to one side of the map, and people usually end up at the same compounds. They do not find any guns, and that would really be a problem. But meanwhile, Navi's Meku here pulling out one awesome 1v2, and he manages to put up some bandage as well. He's trying to peek, but his peek might actually be really deadly for him. Meanwhile, cover coming in from Team Futbolist, 2 members down. The revive has been given. Navi's Meku is in a really big trouble, and that will be his demise here. But he actually, before he gets taken down, he actually managed to take down one of the members. And here comes his soulmate. He is coming to right now, trying to support him. He has a barrel and a laser sight, That's a good news for him, but he does not have any helmet onto him. Meanwhile, Futbolist in the open, but he spots Matic before himself. But that helmet has actually been a troublesome scenario for him, because no helmet, it doesn't take much of time to take them down. So Team Futbolist, they had quite of a shock from Team Navi, but they managed to get 4 kills in the early game and they are good to go. Meanwhile, Team Zeus here near Tovar, and there's no one quite nearby, but there is team number 9, but they are kind of towards the villa. This is Team Power 888 here. I don't know what IS is doing between these bushes, but yeah, they are kind of near to Tovar, and maybe they are right now setting up an ambush. We have no clue what IS is up to, but yeah, let's get back to them a little time later. What is Team Power 888 doing, guys? I have no clue. They have actually right now ambushed Team Zeus from all sides, and they are right now proning down at the rarest grass patches which they can find near the hills. And we have Team Zeus heavily here with the Dacia, and they are moving out of Tovar right now. Meanwhile, one of the members from Team Power 888, this is Top here. He is right now looting up at the castle. Team Power 888 looks like they are really scattered all around the map. Meanwhile, Team RRQ is looting up. We have teams in Volnova here. These are the teams which we'll have to watch, guys. We have Team Godsent as well as members from Team RRQ Gaming inside Volnova here. So this is the good news about Sanhok as well as Vikendi, guys. The small compounds gave really good loot. So people usually tend to go for the small compounds if they do not take the main city area first. But looks like there is some spray coming in from A1 Esports. They spot Team Godsent and they are right now headed towards them. They are going to rush them. This is going to be a really good slam. But what will Team Godsent do? This will be potentially a 2v3 or 1v2 fight. Some sprays coming in. One of the members, they are right now closing in like crazy, guys. They are right now inside. Nades coming in. Maul is coming in as well. At the top, we have only 2 members from Team Godsent. Team Godsent looks like they are in a very big trouble. Entry is right now cooking up another nade, but where did he throw it? He's actually throwing it up on the roof to check if there is anyone climbing up the roof, guys. One more nade coming up really well. And that is true. They have actually climbed up the roof. This is what a pro player IQ looks like, guys. That was a really wonderful nade coming up from him. He actually managed to spot it, and they actually take both of them down. That will be sadly the end of another team, which is Team Godsent here. The nade from Team A1 Esports entry was really cool. So I don't think we've seen that kind of nade much of in any games right now. So that was a really good IQ by entry here. Meanwhile, Team RRQ still looting up, and they have everything in the world they need right now. Meanwhile, Team 4AM, 4 Angry Men, they have actually taken down some people, and they have actually suffered a casualty here in the process. This is Zine here getting taken down, but Hasaki will be able to revive him. But quite close, we have Team Abrupt Slayers. Joker is also getting played out, and that will sadly be the end of Team Abrupt Slayers as well. Team 4AM will rack up 4 kills for themselves. And this is, if I'm not wrong, this is Peshkova, I guess. And that will be one more team down. We are down to 14 teams, 13 teams right now, guys. We have people saying Hamza Khan, DRS should team up to win. Come on, guys. Everyone's have actually come to this scrims on their own merit. So I don't think any of them would need any certain teaming up to win against other teams. It's just a bad day for whoever's losing here. Zeus Ronin here getting taken down from such a long range. And he gets taken off while blasting the Dacia here. Meanwhile, teams Aero, Renal here with 3x is actually trying to spot the other members of Team Power 888, but that will prove to be really long range. But let us see if he can spot anyone. He actually spots Fiat Toy here, and he is actually looking for an opportunity to take him down. Team Aero is actually right now looking up for the fight because they know that one of the members is down. This will be a 4v3 fight. Was this a really bad move? Aero Potato here actually spots Fiato here, but he actually kind of has been a little shy, but he's actually trying to spraying up, and that will be one member down from Team Power AAA. And Team Aero is right now looking forward to push them, but we have Team Zeus pretty close by as well. Let us look at this place, guys. Power 8 Triple H's Ice here putting up some double smokes here, trying to save themselves. Zeus Icy here nearby the cliff, and he is right now looking forward to pick up any kill he can in the process. And Team Power 888 will make the move out from here. They'll rotate and they will run away from here. They don't want to take the fight. It's not in their favor. Meanwhile, Team RRQ here, 4 kills in the back, 3 members playing, and they are still yet to spot any enemy nearby to them. We'll have to zoom in on the map, and we have Team Futbolist fighting here, and Futbolists have been taken down by Team A.K.A Esports, and we have... What is this going on? Okay, so people 69 looks like he was just normally spraying some bullets from the UZ here. So 6 kills by Team A1 Esports, and they will actually take down Team Futbolists from the game. It's so quiet in here. I'm so sorry, but looks like there's only 10 members left and right inside the second zone, guys. Teams are going really aggressive today, and they are not wasting much of any time. Meanwhile, where the 6x, and this is an 8x, I'm sorry, the car 98 here, we have Team Blue Bees here spotting up Team RRQ, but he cannot see any head to pop right now, but if there is a chance, he will surely try like to do so. And that shot will actually deal some damage onto G9. Immediately they stop the car, get back inside. They know they're not safe, but they will right now look forward to saving their cars first, or else people would look forward and they'll be really happy to blast down their tires or anything. Meanwhile, Team Secret is slowly closing in as well, guys. Look at the situation here. We cannot see any enemies nearby, but everyone is so close that if you take a fight with another team, the shots are going to be heard and they are going to third party you. So that is one trouble in the professional games. Meanwhile, we have this guy so daring. He's actually climbing up the roof and he's trying to spot anyone he can. And looks like he has a clue that even Team Secret is quite close by. He's trying to find anyone at all, means looking all 360 degrees by himself. I wonder what his teammate is doing here. This is Blue Bees Reggie all by himself, quite at the corner of the map. And I do not think there's any way he can actually support his teammates as well. So for now, we have no clue what this strat is for. Movatra is occupied by Team Blue Bees and all the teams are close by. Looks like every team is right now predicting for Movatra to be the final zone, but I would seriously like to see any hard shift down towards the south towards Miramar or Dina Park area. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports slowly closing into the zone. They are inside the zone already, but they are trying to get into the center, and they do not have any vehicles right now. Team Aero is making their rotation. They take up the hill near the Dina Park. Team 4AM has actually made a very late rotation, but they are inside safe and sound. Only 10 teams and 30 members alive right now, guys. They looks like Team 4AM still wants to loot a little, and maybe they want to check if the edges of the zone are really safe. So we have Zine here looting up the area while the blue zone is still coming up. And this is still the third zone, so everything this is still the second zone, and third zone will be forming, so it should be fine. But we have one member here, Silas, all by himself, and right in front of him we have Alpha7 V22K. Will he slowly try to come from behind and take him down? But he doesn't actually see him anywhere near. Alpha7 V22K actually is falling back. He's right now taking up a car, and they will leave this place as well. Shots coming in. Silas gets spotted from the behind, and he's right now healing himself with a bandage. So this is Team 4A, and they spot one of the members inside those houses. And this is Zine here. He'll relay this info to his teammates. Will they be actually trying to get this kill, or will they go inside the zone? So that's only a solo guy coming up from here. It looks like Hasaki here, and along with his teammates, they're making a really late rotation. They put up all their first aids really equipped, and they put up a lot of painkillers with them. So they will make a really late rotation, guys. Meanwhile, Team RRQ is making their own rotation as well. They are checking from spot to spot, and they are making their move right towards the center, and they go towards right behind the Movatra, and that is where almost every team is right now headed towards. All the teams are right now headed towards the center. One of the members from Team Secret right now knocks up, takes a knock, and looks like they are going ahead for the rush here, guys. All the teams look very aggressive today. And this is Team Secret coming in, bashing inside, breaking down the doors. They are right now headed towards Team Power 888. Will Power 888 be able to hold it off on their own? We have Power 888's eyes here, looking forward for any potential outside rotation, guys. With the UZ, we have eyes coming in. They see one of the members getting taken down, so that actually gives them a lot of confidence. They go in. Matter is one of the guys. With 1 HP, he gets taken down as well. Rex is the last guy that's alive, guys. Meanwhile, the kill gets confirmed. That proved to be fatal for Team Secret here. They were confident they took one of the members from Team Power 888 down, but before they came in, the last member of Team Power 888 was already revived, and this actually was a good scenario for Team Power 888. Rex is still alone. He's not been able to give any long range cover for his teammates. And will he go to take any kills? Because right now I don't see any teams right now playing for kind of the chicken dinner. I think most of the teams are right now playing for the kills. They are trying to be as aggressive as they can, because in a normal game scenario, none of the teams would immediately push onto a compound when they have the safe zone in their hand. So right now all the teams are trying to be as aggressive as they can, guys. So this is Team Secret's Rex. He was left behind when their team rushed onto Team Power 888, and this guy was the only member alive right now. Meanwhile, we have Team A.A. Esports slowly closing in. They might just go towards Team Secret's Rex, and the vehicle has been taken down, and he will have to leave it, and they will try to go in here. Meanwhile, Rex is right now against a 1v3 situation. He is trying his best. He's putting up some smokes, trying to camouflage himself, trying to give a little bit chance for himself to survive. A lot of free fire coming in, but that won't be of any help for him. And that will be him taking down, and that will be Team Secret of the game at the 10th place. And Team A1 Esports, look at their kills, guys. Let us look at their kills. Team A1 Esports with 7 kills in this game, and they are still running. They are not waiting anywhere. They again want to rush on to some other team. So they are right now playing really aggressive. This is the approach every team is taking out right now. But the vehicles are being damaged from the long range from Team Aero. They are right now in Dino Park. This is Aero's Hazelnut trying to spot any enemies within the smoke. He has a 4x and G360 here. 9 teams alive. Total of 26 members are alive right now, guys, and safe zone is, this is the 4th zone right now. And I was really worried when most of the teams got knocked out in the beginning itself, but now looks like many teams have settled down. They slowed down a little bit. They've taken some compounds into their control, and right now they do not want to push. They are waiting it out. They want to see where the next zone will go, and then maybe the fight will start again. So that is kind of a good news. We will get to see some of the teams waiting it out and the last zone fight again. So let us just wait, guys. Look at the teams close by, guys. We have kind of 2 or 3 4-man squads very close by, but everyone has their own compound to their advantage. So none of the teams would like to rush onto the other team and make a careless move. We have team 4am here. Something's busy right now. They do not want to go there right along the edge, and here forms the next zone. The next zone forms right onto Dino Park, and the teams which are inside the zone are Team Aero, Team Power Plate, and one of the members which is Team Zeus IC. He is making his rotation inside as well. The other teams will surely look forward to get inside the zone, but this damage from now on is going to be deadly. So Hasaki will have to hurry up, not to take any unnecessary damage outside the zone. But he has plenty of health kits for now, so they are right now trying to head up. They make an intermediate stop near this compound, trying to check if there is any enemy right in front of them. They are going to scout the area and check and find a safe path for them inside the zone. So if they take a left side compound towards where Zeus is, yep, they will be looking forward and they might actually spot him. They actually did a fallback here. Asaki making a rotation once again, quite close to team. They have spotted someone, but they'll have to move. This is the 5th zone, guys, and we will have to move. Muhammad Hassan, is this? Oh my God, guys! Zeus IC might not win this game, but he might actually ruin it for Team 4am because he actually blasted one of the vehicles. And they might actually think this guy is a complete squad. They haven't spotted many people here. A pre-nade is being cooked. If that goes on to the smoke, and if that blasts at the right time, that might be GG for Team 4am's members. But it doesn't blast on the right time, so he actually makes a move. He's smart. He knows he's alone, so he's falling back right now. Meanwhile, Suk actually might be taken down by the blue zone. No. And they slowly enter the safe zone, guys. This was really clever by Zeus IC here. Right now, he's patiently waiting for the teammates, but one of the members has been taken down by the nade. No, I think no. No, guys, he hasn't been taken down, but 3 members left for Team 4am. Meanwhile, Power Triple H still inside the compound, but they do not have the safe zone, so they'll have to move. Vikendi, we have Team RRQ here. 2 of the members, Senior as well as G9, have been taken down. D2E, this guy is really crazy, guys. Even though he is alone, he indeed can take many kills on his own. And today, one of the members which we missed from the game is RRQ's BR11. He is not playing right now. That inside the smoke, slowly closing in. Maybe, just maybe, RRQ, he's right now sleeping behind these bushes. And I do not, like, even for a spectator, it's very difficult to spot him. So I think RRQ D2 is safe for now. And he even has the zone. So we have A1 Esports taking a fight against Team Purvi here. Small burst mode coming in from Sanhok, more accurate, but the blue zone doesn't give them much of a time, so they are right now running for their lives inside the zone. Smoke's coming in from Zax here, but will Team Bluebees let them come inside? We have DS Silas here. He's actually carrying a fan so that no one hears him, guys, and he's slowly coming towards Team Power Triple. Look at this guy. He actually made some sounds, sadly. I think Top has actually heard him, and if he hasn't, Then that's cool. Oh my god, that was really cool by Silas, but he gets spotted in the end. He gets a little bit hasty there, but yep, he gets spotted and he gets taken down here. That will be all for Team DH. 7 teams remaining, guys. Team Aero right now rushing onto Team Alpha7. The revive has come, but right from behind, we have members pushing on as well. Aero's Super Luna here, still waiting it out. Team Bluebees are there. And Team Bluebees right now making things difficult for Team A1 Esports, and everyone is really close. We cannot see, kind of judge which team they are kind of aiming on. Single taps coming in from Lufa and the smoke coming in, and they are right now getting inside the zone. More smokes coming in onto the road, and none of them surprisingly haven't spotted D2E yet. D2E hasn't been spotted yet, guys. This is so cool, but he gets spotted finally by OCD here, and he takes him down. D2E was really smart of proning down there, but he gets spotted finally, and he gets taken down. Meanwhile, Team Aero and Team Alpha7 in a really good clash. Meanwhile, Power Play slowly closing in. They are trying to get into Dino Park as well. Team A1 Esports right now, as of now, they are kind of stuck here, and they will need to find a way to move inside the zone, and they have only 37 seconds left, and it's counting down. Sprays coming in. A1 Esports Jax here takes some damage again. He will heal himself up. He'll have 25 seconds to move in. So will they have any smokes on them? If they have smokes, they can try to at least move inside the zone, guys. If there are no smoke, that will be a very big trouble. From the long range, Top actually spots him up, and he will take down one of the members from Team A1 Esports, and he gives this info to his teammates as well. So A1 Esports are kind of in a puzzle right now. There's only one member alive. Looks like the revive has come right on time, but will they have enough time to make a safe rotation? Power Plate will have the edge of the zone. They still haven't made it, but they are holding it for now, so they can actually rush into the zone anytime they want, since there are compounds right in front of them. And here comes the smoke part coming in from Power Plate's top. He will try to spot Team A1 Esports. One of the members, Jax, has been taken down. His entry actually kind of going for a heal battle. Yes, he is going for the heal battle, guys. He has 7 health kits on him, and he is trying his best to survive, but it won't be useful. I don't think he can survive for much longer. But meanwhile, Team Aero right now, they do not know which way they have to look up to, because we have Team Bluebees at the back, Team Alpha7 right in the front, as well as Team Power Plate at the back, guys. Team Aero is stuck right in the middle of nowhere. They have Alpha7, Team Bluebees, as well as Team Power Plate all around them. Sena is being revived by Law right now, but the nades are coming in. Should they connect, that would be the end for Team Alpha7. Only 2 members alive for Team Alpha7. Team Aero cannot make a push on to them right now, because we have Team Bluebees looking up from behind, as well as Team Power Plate. That will be sadly the end for one of the members from A1 Esports as well. Lufa has been taken down and finished at the same time. Team Aero holding on their own, holding their ground really well. They have completely taken control of the compounds. But Erangel gets taken down. That will give an opportunity for Alpha7 to actually push onto them. And we have Law as well as Sena right behind this building. But if they go left, they will be spotted by Team Bluebees. So they will just have to wait it out here. Team Bluebees is waiting out as well. This is the 8th zone, guys, and we have no time at all. So Team Power Plate will close in, Team Bluebees will close in, Team Aero will try to hold on to this compound, which is the zone, as well as Team Alpha7. So let us look how close they get. Team Bluebees OCD gets taken down here. That is Aero's potato right on the top, guys. But this guy surprisingly hasn't been spotted. This small group is actually helping him up, and he is right now with the FPP mode, trying to peek in whenever Sena comes out of there. But 2 members from Team Aero get taken down. Potato is the solo member alive from Team Aero, and he jumps down right now as we speak, and he's going in for the revive, guys. The smoke has come in, and he's right now trying to revive his teammate. Meanwhile, one of the members from Team Power Plate closing in. He will be able to spot him, and no, they will actually be able to revive him here. And Super Luna actually jumps out, and he goes for the prone, and he's trying to revive his 3rd member here, guys. This is The last three teams alive, Team Blue Bees, Team Power Triple Eight, and Team Aero. The numbers advantage will surely go to Team Aero once again, but this small of a zone, anything can happen, guys. Meanwhile, Power Triple Eight's Jew here, he has only one health kit, so it is for sure that he cannot go for any heal battle. And let us look at Team Blue Bees if any of them would like to go for the heal battle. None of them have a kind of super sufficient health kits on them for now, so looks like they will go for a fight as well. Team Aero will hold that small compound, that which is a place where the zone is, and Team Blue Bees will be forced to push onto them. And Potato here taking a lot of damage. He goes in, he gets knocked down. Superona coming in with the pre-fire. He has a Uzi on him. He will switch the gun immediately with the M4. And look at how fast he jumps, guys. But his teammate will kind of block him because of getting knocked. That was sad for them. They had everything under control until the last moment when Team Blue Bees just came up and snatched it from them, guys. Team Blue Bees did really well. With 5 kills in the bag, they get the chicken dinner. Team Aero in the second place with 7 kills. Team Power Triple Eight in the third place with around 11 kills, guys. Team Power Triple Eight will have the most kills in the game, I think. And Team Alpha7, they tried their best, but none of the teams would actually let them come, and they were kind of surrounded as well. And Team A1 Esports, they were stuck behind the tree. All their vehicles were blasted. Team A1 Esports was desperate, but they had their kind of sufficient kills as well. They had around 8 kills for themselves. Team 4AM, they indeed started really well, but later on we couldn't actually cover what exactly happened to them, but they did really good. And in 7th place we have Team RRQ. And here are the rest of the results, guys. Please check up if you have any team which you support. In particular, please check them out in the results below while I scroll down and check how many kills your favorite team has done. Meanwhile, we'll be back with the third game soon.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drumming round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on slow motion crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drum me around in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Holding. And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding.
So hello guys, welcome back to Esports Empire's PUBG Mobile World League Scrims here guys, and we are right now getting an overhead view of all the teams which are going to play the third game of the day, which is Miramar. And let us look at some of the players, what are they up to. We have members of A1 Esports. They were kind of third partied in the last game and they couldn't escape, but this was entry. He was the one who actually pulled out the wonderful nade onto the other team, and he's right now doing some kind of practice maybe, or he's just having some fun with his apples. I think he's just trying to throw them here and there, but yeah, let us look at the other people as well. Even Esports 69 here. We have Abrupt Slayers Charlie. This guy has a kind of a really cool suit. So 20 seconds still remaining guys. Please let me know which team are you rooting for and who do you think is going to win in this map, because we already do know that Team RRQ is really good at Miramar. So I would be rooting for Team RRQ in this game, but they are one man short of playing. So we are not sure, but still Team RRQ. I think Team RRQ can pull it off. So meanwhile, let us look at the other potential teams. Meanwhile, the flight path here is from Ladrilla right towards Campo Militar and completely diagonal towards the top. And this is kind of a decent flight path actually. You can go pretty much everywhere. And maybe some of the places which are really far will need a vehicle rotation, but so far so good. The flight path is kind of really safe for everyone who wants to get into their place. But there will still be clashes at the initial places which people land, because some people do not really want to give away their location to someone else. That would be kind of stepping down and admitting we cannot take you down at this place. So many teams would not do that. They will take the initial fights, and we had team DRS kind of going behind El Pozo. We all know that RRQ always goes to El Pozo here, and that's what we are getting to see. Meanwhile, we have one more team which is kind of headed towards the same place. Last time I think it was Inonix who was the one who actually climbed up the hill and was giving up a really bad time for the other team, whose name I could not remember, but it wasn't RRQ. But right in front of him we have Archer Gaming here, and like I told you guys, you do not mess with RRQ. But that guy proned at the last moment, and that was a really bad news for him. This guy has literally 1 HP, and he's taking the very hard TPB here, and he is looking for an opening, and that will be D2E getting taken down as well. Fabian here getting down 2 kills, 2 crucial kills for his team, and we have meanwhile RRQ's G9 who's looting up all by himself near this building. For a second we actually thought Senior actually took down Archer Gaming's Fabian, but at 1 HP, literally 1 HP, you can see the HP here guys. This guy actually managed to prone down at the right time, which actually felt like he got taken down, and right when Senior was rushing onto him, he took the right advantage and took him down. Meanwhile, G9 here all alone, he is going on, and he'll confirm the kill as soon as possible because he knows he doesn't have much time left. The other players are going to come and hunt for him soon. So we will have to look if RRQ's G9 will be able to pull out a clutch here. This is Fabian as well as his teammate coming in. G9 will completely push onto the top. He's pulling out some pre-nades here as he goes to the top, guys. He doesn't have any health kits right now. A painkiller to rescue. Will he have enough time to equip the first aid onto himself? That is no first aid, that is the energy drink. And he is right now cooking one more nade. He gets spotted from the long range, and his location will be given up to his teammates. So Team Archers Gaming right now knows completely where he is, and he will be taken down sadly. That will be the sad end for Team RRQ here guys. RRQ is out of the game in the beginning itself, and that too in a place where they usually rock, that is El Pozo. That was really sad. Team Archer Gaming here pulled out a really bad news for them. And the first zone is right now going to form near El Pozo Power Grid. These are the 2 places which usually it will favor most probably. Just once in a while it would maybe go towards the Creator Fields area, but this is the first zone, and leaving out all the areas like Valle del Mar, Los Leones, Impala and El Hazar, all the teams will have to push. And look at the top right corner of the map guys. This is Team 4AM. Team 4AM, I am really shocked to see how spread these teammates are. It's kind of like, let me look at Zine here. So Zine is all alone here looting up. And look at Hasaki here. That's easily around 200 to 250 meters apart guys. And we have Savan here. He is actually looting up near Terra Bronca, while we have Suk completely in Campo Militar. So all the 4 members looting whatever they want, really spread out. As long as they do not get spotted by any team, they are really safe. Meanwhile, near water treatment, I think it is water treatment. Yes, near water treatment, we have Team Secret. This is iShots looting up. He has a level 1 bag and a level 1 vest and helmet as well. 5 band-aids and single health kit, and looks like the guns which he has the golden Kar 98, which I really love. And I think most of the people, this is a classic gun which most of the people love, but sadly we cannot get it in the premium kit nor in the classic crate right now. But yes, meanwhile Team Futbolist, they are in San Martin. This is Futbolist Rom here looting up. He has an M16 onto himself and a level 3 bag and the level 2 Western helmet with him. kind of good, but this is like even this team is short of meds. So most of the members usually are low on meds, and they are right now finding them. They are really busy looting up before the other teams come, and it would be better for them to find everything they can, because once people come closer, you surely wouldn't have any time to loot. We have Aero Potato here looting really quickly in the FPP mode, so he's not wasting any time. He is just cruising in. Look at the FPP mode, guys. It's kind of like a roller coaster here. Looting up really fast. This is Aero Potato. So there are some players who usually prefer FPP view kind of better than the TPP view. So we have Potato here looting up really quick. Meanwhile, since this is Miramar, and you know this is the largest map which we have in PUBG Mobile, so it's really going to take some decent time to actually find some fights against each other. So meanwhile, I'll actually try to cover all the teams which we can. And if you have any team in particular which you would like me to cover, guys, please let me know in the chat below so that I can cover them up. And while we got this free time, oh, we haven't got any free time yet because Team Zeus is in action. I see that one of the members, Free Fire coming in, and he will take down the last member of Team Alpha7 as well. So Alpha7 has been taken out. So we have a request for A1 Esports versus Alpha7. So let us come back to that. But meanwhile, we'll have to actually see Team Navi. What are they up to? Because Team Navi is kind of rotating really close to Team Secret. The single taps coming here. A1 Esports versus Team Aero is going on as well. So we will come back here. This is Los Leons, guys. We have A1 Esports Jax here immediately getting down. He is taking a fight. Other members are coming in as well. At the right time, but he will get taken down, guys. Sorry for the lag here, but immediately Team Aero doesn't waste any time. They will immediately confirm the kill. Meanwhile, the other members, we have Entry coming in, and he is trying to find anyone on top of the building, and Entry is right now being spotted, and he is right now between two of the members from Team Aero. That one member from Team Aero, and meanwhile A1 Esports Dante slowly killing one of the members, and he's slowly closing in. Hazelnuts looks sadly he lost all his teammates. He's the last one alive. He's trying to run and trying to find anyone while they rotate. Meanwhile, Entry is slowly closing in. They have kind of a rough idea of where Hazelnuts is, and it's Hazelnuts, yep. And they are right now slowly closing in as we speak. Coming in from Entry, that was really smart Free Fire, and that will be Hazelnuts getting taken down, and A1 Esports will safely move inside the zone right now. And let us look at the next zone, guys. The next zone is exactly at the same place. It just got a little shorter by radius, and we have a fight between Team DA as well as team number 3, which is going to be Team Archers. Team Archers, look at them, guys. How in the world did they actually climb this high? And they've spotted enemies at the top already. Archer Gaming's Yunsu here trying to spot one of the members who's quite below them, that is DA's Race here, but he is getting damage from a pretty long range, where that is Futbolist Lutz here dealing some really good damage, but he is completely boosted up and he's healing himself up at the same time. But this will be a sad news, but Raze will actually manage to take down Futbolist Lutz here, and that will be one member down, but while other members are in a vehicle, they will slowly close in to revive their teammate. Look at this guy, guys. How did Salim reach to this high? Look at this view. Just simply look at this view, guys. Anywhere, any place, you can find a fight in the pro games here. And I think this was my kind of first time to see these people climb this high, but yeah. Meanwhile, 4 AM Sasaki here taking a fight. They took down 2 members already, and they spotted members from Team Navi. Team Navi looks like they are in trouble, and Meku here trying his best to fall back. Meanwhile, taking this rich advantage. Meanwhile, Meku is trying to revive his teammate, and Team 4AM looks like they are kind of being patient while rushing the enemy. And that will be Hasaki will be the first one to stay on Navi, and they are putting up a lot of spray, and he knows there are 2 people exactly behind this. One member taken down, the other member will be taken down as well. That will be Team Navi out of the game and the 11th place, guys. Team 4AM were so far from the map, and they're still not inside the zone, but still they managed to find Team Navi making their rotation, and they take them down, and they get 4 kills in the back. Meanwhile, Team Futbolist on the other side of the hill. This is Rom here trying his best to steadily take this vehicle up the hill, and this is a really frustrating moment. This vehicle doesn't climb up the hills that fast, guys, and whoever's played PUBG, you would already know that. So, but this is a flank coming in from Rom here. He's trying to find members of RRQ Gaming as well as Team DA. Looks like Team DA has been taken down. Meanwhile, Team Bluebees is in a fight with Team Zeus, and they've actually finished them up. And Bluebees will end up with 3 kills. 2 members have been taken down, but they'll be able to revive them. And there are some doubts coming in from players saying, why is Entry playing for A1 Esports? This is just the scrim, guys. There might be some ideologies, or maybe some player who couldn't make it for the scrim, so maybe they are just filling up their slot. So we have no clue. I have exactly no clue why Entry is playing for A1 Esports. But if anyone in the live chat, if any of the spectators has any clue, please solve this doubt for Apon here, who's actually asking us this doubt. So meanwhile, we have the next zone coming in. This is the second zone. All right. Is this some kind of glitch, guys? All right. So this is the second zone coming in, and this second zone really looks so small. I think that's kind of funny for me. But meanwhile, the A Rays here, they are still alive. They are right now stuck on the hill along with Team RRQ Gaming. But RRQ Gaming looks like they are kind of falling back for now. They do not want to risk the fight, so they are right now patiently waiting. Meanwhile, you can see clearly that RRQ Gaming Fabian, these people know every corner of the map and every edge of the cliff here, guys. RRQ Gaming Fabian here making his escape from the hill. This might be a little risky if DA finds them and tries to spray onto them, but no shots coming onto him. They'll be able to make a very safe rotation. Meanwhile, Team Futbolist here from the long range. They spot members of Team DA, and they're actually causing a really big trouble for them. And Team Futbolist has actually pushed onto Team DA and has taken them already. It didn't take much time for them to take Team DA down. And 5 kills in Team Futbolist bag, none of them taken down. They are still 4-man strong. They have all the loot in the world they need. Looks like Team Futbolists are in a clear favor to win this game, but we cannot sleep on any other team because we have also Team Bluebees, who are with only 3 kills, but they have cleared up the area near Montenegro, and they are happily waiting here for the next zone. And it won't take much longer for the next zone to form, but all the teams will have to come a little closer for the fights. Team DSR still he spots one of the members from RRQ Gaming. He tries to put on some bullets onto him, but he will fail. So Team DRS Gaming patiently waiting here. Team RRQ Gaming is quite spread around. Yunsu is inside the compounds, while the other 2, Fabian as well as Sun, are near the cliffs. There's no fight taking place as of now, guys. This is kind of testing our patience. I really get it, but sooner or later we are going to fight because the blue zone will get everyone closer than they want to be. So we'll just have to wait for it. Quite number of minutes, I guess. Meanwhile, DRS Mafia Ninja here with car 98. He's trying to spot someone. He cannot see any head as of now, and the other team's not risking up. We have Sung here happily proning down. He's not risking anything. But they spot members of Team 4AM here. Team 4AM is outside the zone. Meanwhile, Fabian gets taken down as well. This rotation from 4AM coming up from the behind, and he spots the next member from Team Archers Gaming as well. So this might be a call for the team to actually push on to the other team. The healing is coming in here. This is the 4th zone, and a lot of damage has been done already. And looks like Archers Gaming's Fabian might not be able to survive for much longer. Asaki here meanwhile closes in to Sung, and he will be ready for the fight. He's pushing himself up before he heads into the battle. Let us take an aerial view, guys. Archer's Sung is here. Yunsu is really busy taking a fight against Suwan here. Meanwhile, 3 members closing in onto Archers Gaming. Sung here, he's slowly falling back meanwhile to support his teammate. But will he be able to fall back in time? Yes, he can. He will go inside the compound and he will take his cover right here. But this is still a 2v4 situation, and they'll have to move into the zone really fast. I do not think Team 4AM will be looking forward to take a fight right now, because the blue zone is gonna start closing in, and Team 4AM will have to move inside the zone. Meanwhile, Team DRS Mafia Ninja as well as his teammates are taking up some knocks, but they are getting some damage dealt from the behind as well. But Team 4 DRS is already inside the safe zone, but they are really close to Team Blue Beast. Entry gets taken down. What was Entry trying to do actually? He has been taken down from the vehicle, and the kills are being confirmed right now. Archers Gaming's Yunsu meanwhile takes down one of the members from 4AM and confirms the kill at the same time as well. Meanwhile, the fight between Team DRS as well as Team Blue Beast. This is the fight which we'll have to watch, guys. They are really close to each other, and both the teams really ready for the fight. And this nail actually gets raging down, and that will be the last member taken down from Team Blue Beast. Team Blue Beast will go out in the 8th place, and Team DRS will rack up some more kills in the back. Meanwhile, Team 4AM here still taking their time to rotate and make their push onto Team Archers Gaming. But if they want to push onto Team Archers Gaming, they'll have to do it really fast, because Sung is not really close, and Yunsu will most probably die, but Sung will have to go for a heal battle. He has 4 health kits on him, and if he has to put on a health kit, this is the time he have 3 seconds to actually put on the health kit. Yes, because he has all the first aids already boosted up. He'll take some health kits from his teammate as well if he can find some, and they will head inside the zone. Meanwhile, Team 4AM slowly closing in onto Team DRS. Team DRS is still guarding the zone. The blue zone is slowly closing in. 4AM will have no choice but to push onto Team DRS. And the wonderful knock coming in from Hasaki here. He'll take down Nima with the wonderful M24 knock. And Zine is actually putting in some smokes, and they are right now slowly closing in. This might be a mistake, but they have no other choice. They are surrounded on all sides. Mafia Ninja slowly waiting for his right time to take people down. Meanwhile, Mafia Ninja takes down Asaki here. On the other side, we have Bot here taking down one more member, and Team 4AM will go out of the game, guys. The blue zone actually forced them to push onto Team DRS. Team DRS had a proper angle on all sides, so Team DRS will easily take the win. But will they be able to find all the loot they want to? Surely they can. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports, this duo is kind of stuck inside this small shack, and they really have no way to come out of it until Team DRS moves out from there. Maybe the fight between Team 4AM and Team DRS, which was going on then, that was kind of their opening to go out, but they haven't chosen to. Meanwhile, Team Futbolist is trying to take down Team Power 8 from the top of the hill. These guys have climbed to the top, and they have a clear high ground advantage now, guys. Team Abrupt Slayers making their push. They have taken up the small shacks. They spotted this, and they're trying to get inside, but Team Power 8 is trying to do the damage while they can. Meanwhile, 2 members from Power 8 were trying to climb onto the vehicle, but they stopped because we have KPS here getting taken down. But Team Power 8 still has the zone, so they have nothing to worry. The only team which needs to worry right now is Team A1 Esports. Team A1 Esports putting up multiple smokes. They do not have the safe vehicle as well. They are just spamming the smokes, and they are trying to push inside the zone, guys. They are kind of like 75 meters away from the zone, But right on top we have Team DRS waiting in, and they are right now fighting with Futbolist. This will give an opportunity for A1 Esports to take down whomever they can see right now. This is the right moment for them. But we have Team Konina Power 888 here. They will ruin things, but there is kind of a low reach here, so A1 Esports is slowly crawling their way in. But he gets spotted by Nima. Some A1 Esports Dante gets spotted, gets taken down, and that will be the end of him. And 69 is still proning inside, and he doesn't get spotted. That is a surprise. Meanwhile, Futbolist Solke here on the top. Solke on the top here. Lozin has been taken down, but he might be able to revive. So yes, the revive will come here. Bot is still taken down, and he's not in a proper position right now to be revived. But meanwhile, Team Power 888 still having their compound right to them is a very big advantage, and they are holding on to it. But the next zone will be the one which will change everything, guys. We will have to wait and watch which zone is going to shift and which one it will be able to support. Meanwhile, the nades coming in as well into the smoke. They are trying to find Nima here, but Nima is patiently proning inside the zone, and he's healing himself right now. This nade might be it. No, it leaves him up with 20 HP, but the other nade will surely get him, and he is behind the Mirado, and sadly the smokes will fade away, and Nima might not be able to survive, and he'll get taken out. This is DRS bot taking down A1 Esports 69 here. DRS bot gets taken down as well. That was a really good. Even for me spectating, it's very difficult to actually spot the top, guys. Solke here pulling up a nade with a low toss might actually seal the deal. Mafia Ninja will be in trouble, and that will take him down. That is a wonderful nade from Solke coming in, and that will mark the end for Team DRS out of this game. And we have the top 3 teams left. This is Team ASL, Team Abrupt Slayers, Team Futbolist, as well as Team Power 888. And the next zone has formed, and it surely supports Team Abrupt Slayers. Team Futbolist can safely make it inside the zone. They have kind of a cliff close by, but Power 888, they are in a very big trouble. 2 of his teammates are taken down. It's all up to Ice now. How long will he be able to survive? But he did manage to get inside the safe zone. So for now, he's fine. But we'll have to see how long he can survive here. Nades coming in. Literally 1 HP left for Ice here, guys. That was a really cool nade. And we sadly couldn't see which nade came from. Like from which person the nade came from. Abrupt Slayers, the move to take the risk of getting inside the small shacks doesn't actually give them a lot of space to move around. But when the zone is actually favoring them, they can actually take that advantage. Meanwhile, Team Futbolist, they slowly come up and creep behind the cliff here, and they have the clear high ground advantage still. And these guys can clearly see Team Abrupt Slayers. They can actually prevent Abrupt Slayers from coming outside the shacks should the next zone be anywhere else. But if the next zone favors the shack, that might give a favorable chance for Team Abrupt Slayers to seal the chicken dinner. But we'll have to. The main question here is, what is going to be the response for Power 888's Ice here? So if you are a solo member surviving, what would you do? Look at his situation, guys. He's right along the edge of the zone. He doesn't know where the next zone is going to be, but he also knows that everyone knows his location. So he's kind of stuck here in the middle of nowhere, and he's trying to do his best to survive. So we will have to just see how Ice can survive. Even if he manages to get the second place, guys, that would be a really good achievement, because looking at the situation, he does have the cover as well as the car to support him for now. But just like I said, the next zone is everything. The next zone right now favors completely to Abrupt Slayers and a little bit 2 members from Team Futbolist. So Ice is going to have to force himself inside the zone. Or maybe, just maybe, if he has any health kits, he could go for a heal battle, but I do not think he would go for it. So, yep, that will be all for him. I don't think he can do anything much from there. Only thing which Power 888's Ice could do is he can actually wait it out and ruin things for either of the teams. Or maybe, just maybe, if both the teams are fighting it out, he can actually try to steal the chicken dinner here. But has all his eyes on him, and he's also trying to spot anyone possible inside the shack. People are trying to actually throw the nades from the top inside the shack, guys. One proper nade into the small opening in the shack would actually seal the deal for Team Futbolist. And the nades are still coming in. I do not know literally how many nades is Lux carrying, but he's actually trying. And that nade will actually make it, guys. That was the nade I was talking about. That nade will actually make inside that small gap inside the shack. But we have Leon here still carrying his team. He takes one of the members from Team Futbolist down, and he's still carrying it, but that won't be enough for him. That small nade, guys, that small nade was the one which Team Futbolists were looking for, and they will be able to seal the deal here. But Team Futbolists here with an awesome performance, guys. They managed to hold the top of the hill for a very long time, and they could get all the kills in the world they needed. Look at the number of kills which they have, guys. They have around 15 kills in the game all by themselves. None of the members have been knocked out. So none of the members have been taken down. 4-man strong from the starting to the end. Shout out to Team Futbolist for making this awesome run in the Miramar map with 15 kills in the bag. Team Abrupt Slayers really did well getting inside the small shacks here and predicted the zone well. But sadly they didn't have the space to move around, and that nade from Lutz actually took him down. So Abrupt Slayers really well played, and they had 3 kills in the back. Team Power 888, they were sadly they had the opportunity, but while they were making the rotation, that was stopped really well by the other teams. So Team Power 888 will end up with 0 kills, but they came in the 3rd place. So Team DRS in the 4th place with 9 kills. Until Team Futbolist actually took a fight with Team DRS. Team DRS was doing actually really well, but Team DRS had to move on to the top of the hill. But Team Futbolist was already on the top, and they actually it wasn't a favorable situation for Team DRS, and they were taken down. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports in the 5th place. They have a couple of kills, for around 5 kills in their back. Team 4AM in the 6th place. Team RRQ Gaming in the 7th place. Team Blue Bees in the 8th. In Team DA in the 9th, Team Zeus in the 10th place, Team Navi in the 11th, Team Secret in 12th, and so on, guys. Please check out all the other results as well while I scroll down. And any favorite team whom you're rooting for, let us see what happened to Team Secret. So Team Secret, one of the members from the live chat, this is Mr. Rifat asking. So Team Secret is in the 11th place, is in the 12th place, my friend. So let us look at Team Aero in the 13th, Team Alpha7 in the 15th. We have Team RRQ finally in the last, and Team Godsent obviously in the 16th, guys. So this will be the result for the 3rd game. So we will be back again for the last time, for the last game of the day, which is going to be Sanhok. And people who are actually waiting for more and more action, then I think today Sanhok is going to be really fun. So please stay tuned, and please try to hit the like button so that we can reach up to 100. And please do not forget, if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon, guys. We'll be back soon.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chilling, kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drum me around and go right forward. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Lonely. And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding.
So once again, welcome back for the final game of the day, guys. This is going to be Sanhok. As you can all see, this is the jungle, and we have all the players ready to go ahead and have a really great fight. Meanwhile, before we go ahead, let me say a special thank to one of the persons who's been. This is Anita Reddy. Thank you for being a new member of Esports members. Thank you for joining us. And anyone who wants to join, guys, please join the membership. And those who haven't subscribed or liked the video yet, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And let us, with no further ado, let's start the game, guys. So, Aeros right now, quite patient right now. So the shortest map, the map which has the most potential for the best action in PUBG Mobile, that is Sanhok, and we are going to start in right around 30 seconds. So meanwhile, let's go and have a look around each of the members. We have Nonix here. This is Archers Gaming's in Nonix. This is DA Race. Let us look at some of the people, guys. I'm just having some free look fun. Meanwhile, we have two people fighting it out here. Archers Gaming's Fabian as well as Futbolist from here, trying to exchange some dresses. Looks like he wants this green dress, I guess. Looks like that. Meanwhile, let us look. Chalo, guys, and this is going to start. And here's the flight path. The flight path will actually come from Tambang to Camp Bravo. Kind of has a little slant to it, but completely slicing the Sanhok map into two halves. And no wonder wherever the flight path is, this being so small, Sanhok has you have the opportunity to go anywhere you actually want. So that won't be an issue to any players. Meanwhile, Team Aero will jump really early and they will head out towards Sammy. And we have Team RRQ right now going towards Camp Charlie as far as I can expect them to be. Meanwhile, other teams, we have Paradise, which usually has an initial fight like always. So let us watch if we are going to see any initial fights here. So we have team number 13, we have team number 3 as well as team number 8. Are you kidding me, guys? Immediately, Archer Gaming's Fabian takes down the initial knock here onto A.K.A. Esports Dante. Meanwhile, other people are taking up the fight as well. A.K.A. Esports Zax will be taken down. That will be the last member taken down from A.K.A. Esports. To all the A.K.A. Esports fans, this is a really sad day. A.K.A. Esports will be the first team to go out of the game. Meanwhile, Team DA will take this perfect opportunity to push onto the other team. This is DA Soulless climbing onto the roof, trying to find the enemy. He will peek here, but he won't be able to. That small ridge from the roof won't let him actually shoot. Meanwhile, Nonix is trying to escape. He will barely escape with 30 HP. He's trying to get into the panic room where one of his teammates is waiting. He has one and only one heal and cannot do it, so he's healing himself up. He has a Tommy on him, guys. The rush is coming in and people are actually covering them from the outside. The last member from Archers Gaming has been taken down as well by Team DA. So 3 teams fighting out in Paradise in the initial game itself. And Team DA will actually be the smarter ones to do the third party instead of getting the fight right ahead in the beginning itself. And they will get some kills onto them, which is 5 kills for Team DA. And that's a good start for them. Let us look if they can make any podium finish in this game, guys. Meanwhile, Team Secret slowly closing in onto Team Paradise. It's not Team Paradise, I'm sorry, it's called Paradise. I'm really sorry, guys. Team Secret is right now rushing. This is really confusing. I do not know why teams are going this aggressive. I've never seen teams this aggressive. Team Secret's Mato here without a helmet, with a Vector. He's right now just pushing ahead and cruising in towards Team DA here. And let us look what Team DA's response will be. Meanwhile, Team Secret's Rex here closing in with the AKM here. He can hear some footsteps surely. He knows there are enemies right in front of him. And they surely have checked that was a wonderful nade. Eye shots. This is a barrel with a 6x, guys. Are you kidding me? This guy is actually shooting with 6x, the M762. Meanwhile, Team Zeus will be able to take down Team Navi's Meko over there. We will be covering up this fight, guys. Team Navi will have to wait a little before we cover them. Meanwhile, Team Secret's Rex here picking up the PMGC immediately. and they are right now trying to close in as fast as they can. But meanwhile, Team DA has fallen back a little. They are patiently waiting it out. DA Silas here is really quiet. Any small mistake by Team Secret could prove fatal to them, but they keep their trust in iShots, I guess, because iShots is the one who's actually covering them from the top. We have a fan which is Metihan Ilter, if I'm not wrong, and looks like he has a lot of love for Team Futbolist. So sure, bro, Team Futbolist, let's hope they do really well. But let me check where Team Futbolist is for your sake. Team Futbolist right now has looted Hathin and they are right now headed towards the bridge. We will cover them once this fight is over. Silas reveals his position here, but Yuhai will actually thrown down at the right moment, but he has been spotted at the same time. The nades are coming in for Team DA. Meanwhile, we have this Salim slowly climbing onto the top, and he can hear the footsteps of Rex here. But I think they do not have any clue about iShots. iShots is in a really pretty good place. So for the people who do not know these locations, you can happily watch this and learn. iShots is patiently waiting it out. They take down one of the members from Team DA here, and he actually jumps and immediately does the wall climb. And he's right now going down as he goes. Two members from Team DA are down. It's all up to Raze as well as Silas right now. Things are getting a little patient, but Silas here tries to take down UI, but that is up to no good. He actually falls back here. He's the last member alive right now. He's in trouble. And he will be taken down as well, guys. Team Secret, really well executed and really good coordination coming up from this team. They have 5 kills in the bag and they will take down Team. Already we have up to 5 to 6 squads taken out of the game, guys. People are playing really aggressive, but this will actually clear up the map. So once the map has been cleared up, the last fights are going to be really slow. So meanwhile, let us look at Team 4AM. The Team 4AM is right now running right towards Quarry. And so far they do not have anyone near them, but Team RRQ is right now looking like they would be favoring to take the center of the zone here. This is Team DRS, I'm sorry. We have the same color. Yep, Team RRQ is kind of near Quarry and they're taking up the center of the zone. It is so patient and quiet for now because teams have fighted in the beginning itself and 2 or 3 squads have been taken down already. And it's kind of understandable that we didn't see some teams like Nova XQF and Team BTR come to play today, as well as Team Secret Gen. Yeah, that's because teams do need a break. If you notice how many matches they play every day, so once in a while teams do favor this break. This break actually helps them to get regenerated and actually play better the next time, guys. Team Zeus is completely taking control over bootcamp right now. There's no one who's challenging them right now, guys. Meanwhile, Team RRQ, they start their fight. One of the members, I think it was senior indeed. No, D2E takes the member from Team DRS. DRS is in trouble. One of the members gets taken down as finished. At the same time, we have Bot here behind this rock. He's trying his best to survive. But G9 comes in to take the fight, and that A.K.A spray onto G9 doesn't land any bullet onto him, and that will be Team DRS taking down. Meanwhile, Team Alpha7 is coming on to Team RRQ as well. This is Swag here. He's healing himself up. Meanwhile, Sena has been taken out, and he might just be able to save him. But we have Team Blue Bees. They are coming in as well. This really actually kind of feels funny, guys, because all the teams right now, they are looking for a fight. The second they hear a gunshot, they are actually closing in onto the enemy. So all the teams want to take the fight. They want to be part of the fight. Lufa here meanwhile takes on one of the members from team Alpha7. I think he confirms the kill which was knocked by team RRQ, so they get one kill to themselves. So team Bluebee is still a little far. Meanwhile, RRQ senior here, they do not actually go for the push against team Alpha7. He has a barrel onto him. He's boosted up. He has a laser sight as well. So they are waiting it out. Two of the members of team Alpha7, they get taken down. Now only a single member remaining, guys, from team Alpha7. That would be Law. I think it's Law, right? Yes, Law is the last member remaining here. He has a 6x and an M4. He's proning down inside the grass. This Sanhok, the good news in Sanhok is that if you are the last member surviving, that gives you a pretty decent chance to survive. Like inside the grass, you can camouflage for until the ending, guys. But let us see, because there are too many enemies right around him. They sooner or later they are going to spot him. The only option for Law would be like taking down an enemy and immediately finishing him up if he really wants to deal some loss to the other team. Looks like we have a glitch, guys. Just give me a second. And we are back. So we have team RRQ with 5 kills in this game, guys. Team RRQ, they couldn't seal any chicken dinners in today in the first 3 matches. So this 4th match, maybe, just maybe, they will be trying to get the chicken dinner. All the teams are quite coming towards the center except for Team Secret. Meanwhile, Team Secret, Team Zeus versus Team Abrupt Slayers might commence in a while, because Team Abrupt Slayers, they are proning down inside these grasses here while Team Zeus is slowly trying to close in. The smoke leaves some signs of enemies here, so Team Zeus will be a little bit careful. They are trying to find anyone possible. IC is here jumping to find anyone if possible, guys. Meanwhile, Joker moving inside the smoke. A lot of pre-fire coming in. He spots Joker. Joker gets taken down. A lot of pre-fire. He'll go for the reload here. And then the Abrupt Slayers, they take down 2 members at a single time. Meanwhile, Zol will save the day for Team Zeus here. He'll take down the last 2 members remaining. And Zeol will actually be able to revive his teammates as well. But slowly, Team 4AM is right now trying to push onto them as well. They've heard the gunshots. They are trying to push in. All the teams right now are pushing into any team which is close by, I guess. So Team 4AM is coming up top. We have Suk here slowly closing in from rock to rock here, while Team Zeus still has 1 member to revive. All the 3 members have to revive now. They'll have to just heal themselves. They have been spotted. Look at them, guys. Team 4AM slowly closing in. That will be the end for Team Zeus. No, guys. Team IC is still left, and looks like IC is still left. He is actually proning down. We just thought that was the end of the story for Team Zeus, but IC is still alive. He's actually proning down. He's waiting for his right time to take the action. Meanwhile, we have nice, guys. Please try to make it 100. And that kind of looks like some problem. I do not know why he stopped shooting in the middle, but that will be the end of Team Zeus here. 4 kills in the bag for Team 4AM. It's up to the top 6 teams left. 17 members alive, guys. And everyone is kind of close to each other. None of them has gone so far. Meanwhile, Team RRQ is slowly closing in onto Team Bluebees, and Team Bluebees has been wiped out as well. It's up to 5 teams right now, guys. This might just be a record, because it's still the 3rd zone and we have only 5 teams left. Maybe we might see a chicken dinner winner in just the 5th zone. Let us look. Meanwhile, Team Secret, they are slowly closing in. Zoro7 shows some love for Team Futbolist. Lot of support coming in for Team Futbolist today. Guys, we have 98 likes today. Please do not forget to like the video and let us try to hit the 100 mark, guys. Aero Superuna here. Meanwhile, taking up right on top of the caves. and they have the scopes they need, so they are trying to spot any enemies if possible. Meanwhile, Team RRQ is in a fight with Team Secret. They lose Rex in this process. The other members of Team Secret are slowly closing in from the other side as well. We have iShot slowly closing in from the other side. He's sneaking up onto Team RRQ. But Team RRQ is well experienced teams. They will be really careful about all the other directions as well. Senior here completely boosted up at all times. And everyone is none of the teams are taking any chances. Whenever they think they are in a risk, everyone is proning down and using the grass to their advantage, which is really a boon for people who play TPP, because in FPP it gets really tough for people who prone, but in TPP this thing comes in handy most of the time. So meanwhile, Matt Toy going in by ANC's closing in from rock to rock here. He has a vector with an extended quick draw mat, and he's right now trying to spot anyone at all from RRQ. None of the RRQ members have been taken down yet, but just right now when I said that Senior gets taken down, D2 is too far, but he'll be the one who will be trying to cover his teammates, while G9 might actually try to close in, and no, looks like D2 is the one trying to go across and revive, but D2 gets spotted and he gets taken down as well. Team Secret closing on to Team RRQ. All up to G9 now. Will he be able to deal some considerable damage onto the team? Lot of pre-fire coming in. Taken down, but the last member from Team Secret, he will save the day for his team. Looks like we have some wonderful glitches coming in from the game as well. Team 4AM, they heard the gunshots. They are right now trying to close in onto these teams. 4 teams still left, guys. 4AM is climbing the hill as we speak. They are right now trying to close in onto Team Secret, and that has been done, and the team has been taken care of. Team Secret is out of the game as well. 3 teams left. This is still the 4th zone. You can clearly see how aggressive every team is playing right now. Everyone is going for a fight, and we have only 3 teams left for the 4th zone. We have Fadio Francisco. I think Francisco part I get it, but Fadio I do not know how to pronounce it. But we have some support coming in for Rising Wolf. I knew that it was Aerowolf, but anyways, thank you for the support. Please do not forget to like the video. And Aero Subruna on a bike, cruising in. 2 members on a bike. Now that gets risky. Oh. Alpha7 Law patiently waiting out while all the other people die. He is right now right along the edges of quarry. He is trying to move inside, more deeper inside the zone. Meanwhile, members from Team 4AM, they are pretty much spread out. They are moving on their own. They know there is only 6, not even 6, there are only 5 members left. And so they are really spreading themselves out inside the zone. Let me check if Alpha7 Law could deal some potential damage to Team 4AM. He is not spotted yet, as far as I know. He's just climbing up and watching. I think he gets spotted right now. That was a sad thing for him. No, he doesn't get spotted. He takes him down immediately. He will throw down right now. One of the members from Team 4AM taken down. Second member taken down from Alpha7 as well. This looks like it's going to be a highlight reel here. Alpha7 Law here taking down 2 members from Team 4AM. They didn't expect him, and that's what actually took them down. We have Hasaki slowly closing and trying to save his teammates, or maybe, just maybe, trying to see if there is any chance for them to take down Law. But meanwhile, you have some other visitors as well. Team Aero from the long range. They are putting up some trouble for Hasaki here. He will heal himself up. Here comes the smokes. He will actually try to go towards his teammate. But meanwhile, Alpha7 Law is patiently proning here and waiting for his turn. Let me look at the other members of Team 4AM, guys. One of the members from Team 4AM will be able to survive as we have Savano reviving him. But the person in question right now is Zina. But looks like Hasaki will be able to make it in time. Team 4AM just survived, just barely survived if you ask me. Meanwhile, Alpha7 Log gets spotted. He'll be taken down from Team Aero. So this will be the final showdown between two teams. 4-man teams, which is Team Aero and Team 4AM. One of the members from Team Aero, Potato, already closing in. He gets inside the low ground and he's actually pushing in forward. They are not wasting any more time. Vehicles coming in as well. They are getting inside the zone. Team 4AM has the complete zone advantage, but they just barely got revived and they are healing themselves up right now. So they will have to take an appropriate position before Team Aero closes in. Aero Suprona getting spotted. He barely survives with 10 HP. He's trying to heal himself right now. Meanwhile, a wonderful knock coming in from Hazelnuts with the Car 98. That will be 4AM, so getting taken down. Meanwhile, 33 Sivan here. He is slowly trying to scout the area. He is making a right side flank from outside the zone. He spots Hazelnuts. That will be Aero's Hazelnut taken down. And there is one more guy taken down. That is Superuna, but he does really well for his team. He takes down two members in which already Hazelnuts might not be able to survive. But it's up to a 2v2 situation right now. It's Soup as well as Zena here slowly closing in. Zena is closing in on Potato here, jumping and making some gunshots. This, but Potato holds his ground, but he gets taken down as well. They nearly had a really good chance, but they actually made the first move rushing on to Potato, and that costed them their chicken dinner. We will have Team Aero seal the chicken dinner with 7 kills, Team 4M in the second place with 5 kills, Team Alpha7 in the third place with 2 kills, guys. That was all to the credit of Alpha7 Law, who actually managed to survive till the very end. We had Team Secret in the 4th place. They had plenty of kills actually. Team Secret actually had around 8 kills. They were the ones who actually rushed on to Team DA at Paradise after they fought against the other players from Team A1 Esports and all. Team RRQ in the 5th place. Team Power. This is Team Bluebees in the 6th place. Team Zeus in the 7th. Team Futbolist, the team which many of the members were actually supporting. So Team Futbolist is in the 8th place, guys, for those who are seeking to find their results. And they have 2 kills done by Solke here. Team Godsent in the 9th place. Team Abrupt Slayers in the 10th place here. Team DRS in the 11th. Team DA in the 12th. Team Navi in the 13th place, Team RRQ Gaming in the 14th place, and we have finally Team A1 Esports. Sadly, they were the first ones to get knocked out in Paradise Resort, and they are in the 16th place, guys. So this will bring us to an end of the 4 games of PUBG Mobile Global Series Scrims, brought to you by Esports Empire, and this is your host, Origin here, guys. You can find out my social media contacts right in the description below. So if you have any for business query or as well as just to follow me, you can actually follow me down there. And people who haven't subscribed to Esports Empire, please do that. And please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much. And this will be Origin signing off for today. See you again tomorrow.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary Can I be your superhero? Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?